Today is October 17th, 2023. I didn't do any fence work today because I need to go buy some more wood posts. But I had to clean my truck off here because I need to have a clean bed to get some wood posts. And I just thought, since I've taken the chainsaw off, I'll go ahead and try to start it. Since it wouldn't start yesterday, I couldn't. Every time I pulled on the cord, it was like try to backfire. It pulled the cord in real tight. I could barely pull in. I could barely pull the cord out, hardly a couple of inches, and then it would pull back real hard. But today, it seemed like it. I pulled it a couple times without it being on, right? Without the switch being on. I just pulled it real slow, and it was working. So I turned the switch to on. I pulled it one time and it started right up. So I don't know what was wrong with it yesterday. I don't know, but anyway, it's working. So one thing less I don't have to worry about. Okay, but like I said, I'm going to get some post one of these days. But I'm no hurry. I've got no pressing matters now. I got the most important part of the fence upgraded with barbed wire, so that's the only thing I was concerned about. Now I can relax a little bit. But I got something else I was thinking about, and to work on, or at least to look at. If not to work on, at least to look at something old in my past. Okay, from my past. Well, today's October 17th, 2023, and I was thinking about my old bicycle. I haven't read this thing in, I don't know, 30 years maybe longer than that, I don't know. I'm not sure when we bought these. We probably bought these after we built our house here in '83, so it had to be sometime after that. The 10-speed there is probably that's mine, and the little one, I don't think it's any speed. I think it's just one speed. That was my wife's bike, but she only first learned to ride a bicycle when she came here, and she wasn't very good at it. That's why she liked this bike, because it was small and she could balance on it real easy. Well, when it's not moving, I mean, she could put her feet on the ground real quick. But we rode the bikes for a few years, but then I guess we just got tired of it or something. Anyway, I haven't got these out in 30 years or more. Yeah, we were married for 40, so it was around 30 years ago. And they've been buried back in here for a long time. Yeah, I haven't gotten these out in all that time. I know the tires are all bad. I'd have to buy new tires for them, for sure. I don't know if I want to do any work with them, but I'm going to dig them out and hose them off, if nothing else. Just to take a look at them and remember the good old days. I had a 10-speed when I was in the Navy, stationed at Pearl Harbor, and on Oahu Island, and from 73 to 75. And I used to ride all around Oahu. I rode the bicycle once into Honolulu, but I only did that like one time. They got a bus service that's pretty reliable, so it was easier to ride the bus into Honolulu, because riding the bicycle in that traffic, it wasn't my idea of any fun. But I used to ride it all over the rest of the island, all around North Shore and Kilauea. Is it Kilauea? Kaneohe? I forget the names of those places. It was on the other side of Honolulu. My favorite part is going through that tunnel. I don't know the name of it, but there was a tunnel between Honolulu and the other side of the island. Anyway, that's another history. But anyway, this was a nice bike when we bought it. I got a 10-speed. You know, I've got the little thing there with the banana seat. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I think I'll just take them out, look at them, reminisce, think about what we did with them, and why we stopped riding them, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to take them out, clean them up, at least hose them down, not clean them up, but because they're all rusty, I think, and full of dirt. And the tires probably need to be changed. I'm gonna pump up the tires anyway, just to see if the tires will hold air. But as far as fixing them up, I'm thinking about it because I'd like to start riding again, like 10 speed. Anyway, it's just something to do, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to take them out of here. They've been buried in here all this time. They haven't moved for the last 30 years or so. Anyway, let me get them outside. Well, it's still the October 17th, 2023. And that's my wife's old bike. It's been buried for 30 years in my workshop. I don't know if it pays to clean it up, but I'm going to hose it down anyway. The tires are all rotten, I can tell you that right now, especially on the bottom. Yeah, here's my 10 speed. Yeah, needs a lot of work done to it. Get it work. It don't even have a kickstand. I didn't know that. I guess whenever I wasn't using it, I just laid it down or leaned it against something. Yeah. I don't remember riding it very much. I remember we rode it between here and the farm, which is about 2 miles. We rode it that much. Or we just rode it up and down the road there, down the bridge, down at the bottom. But we didn't do too much on it. I think we thought it would be fun, but we realized it really wasn't that much fun. Especially my wife, she didn't really like riding bicycles. Not very much. Okay, I gotta quit for a minute. Yeah. I don't know what to do with these. Like I said, I haven't touched them in 30 years. But anyway, this one here is according to this, it's what? Beam? Moonbeam. Moonbeam. I didn't know that. It's a moonbeam. And I looked on the other side, actually right here. It says Scout 3 by Hefty. Yeah, I can barely read it through the dirt. Okay, the least I can do is clean it up. All the what do you call this stuff? Rubber? This foam handle, it's all rotten. Yeah. And the tires are rotten. Yeah. I'm still gonna try pumping them up, see if the inner tubes will hold any air. The tires. I won't pump them very much, but I'm surely not gonna ride on them. But I might fix them up. I don't think I want to be riding them. Not at my age. If I'm going to ride a bicycle, I'm going to ride a 3-wheeler. Like I did when I was young. I need something with training wheels on nowadays. I just can't afford to fall off a bike anymore. Oh, but I like this bike. My wife liked it too. It's got a reflector on it. On the front. I don't know about the back. No, it didn't have. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got one on the back too. How about that? Hey, mine had one too. Yeah, I think it broke though. Yeah, it's got. Yeah, mine had reflector. Yeah, that must have came with it. Because I don't remember buying any. Anyway, I like this bike. It reminds me of the little high handlebars and banana seats. I think I like this bike better than my bike. Because that's what we had when we were young. We had bikes like that. Anyway, Moonbeam. And Scout 3. Scout 3. And it said here, it said multi-terrain vehicle. This is a vehicle? Anyway, it's supposed to be a 10 speed. Chains are still on. That's surprising. But like I said, it's just a memory to me. I'm gonna hose them down. That's the least I can do is hose them down and get the dirt off of them. And if I feel like it in the future, I might clean them up. I could buy new tires for them. Maybe somebody even buy them from me. but I'd rather just keep them as a memory. Memory of the old days. Anyway, it's just something I was thinking about the other day, and I don't know why I started thinking about these. Probably because I saw them in the workshop once the other day, and I was getting my chainsaw out, and I says, wonder if they're. And I said to myself, I wonder if they're still good. And I could see the tires are no good. The bike itself is probably okay. Some of the rubber needs work. That banana seat looks like it's in pretty good shape. All depends on what kind of plastic it was made out of. Those handles seem like they're okay because that's a hard rubber. The fenders looks like they got tore up. I'm gonna hose them down. If nothing else, I'm gonna hose them down. Okay, let me clean them up a little bit. Mud daubers on the wheels. Wasp mud dauber nest. Yeah. Yeah, I remember riding them with my wife up and down these back roads here. We didn't go very far. Yeah. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We ride our bikes and then we go home. It was just something to do, I guess. Anyway, let me get the hose out and see what I can do with them. Well, I hosed them off. All I did was hose the dust off. Couldn't do nothing but the rust. But that banana seat's still in pretty good shape. And the pedals too. And the rubber handles on there is okay. But at least the chain's still in good shape. I could oil it up, but I can't do nothing until I get new tires. But I think before I do any of that, I'm gonna see if I can get these brake cables to move. Yeah, I'm sure they're all rusted. I'd have to put some WD or something in them. And they're probably so rusted up they probably won't free up anyway. Yeah, I think I just brought them out to give me a flash from the past, just to go over old memories. Yeah. All I know is we didn't ride them very much. We put them away and didn't use them anymore. That could be around the time that my wife started her health problems. Yeah, that's probably why. If she wasn't going to ride, I wasn't going to ride. Yeah, she probably couldn't do it anymore. Anyway, that's ancient history, I guess you could say. But it's still nice to remember. And like I said, I don't throw nothing away. That's why I still got these things. Be nice to fix them up. Like I said, I think the gears are probably okay. A little oil on them would help that. It's the tires that I need to replace. And then, which means I got to take the tires off, and then I haven't done that in a long time. I remember when I was a kid, I was blowing up a tire, an old bicycle tire, on the bike, and I guess it must have been rotten because it blew up and blew up in my face. I couldn't see for a day or so. I mean, it blew up right in my face. Luckily, I didn't hurt my eyes, but I still couldn't see, or couldn't see clearly anyway. That was a scary day. That was scary. Maybe that's why I don't like bikes that much. And I surely don't like motorcycles. I've never ridden a motorcycle and I'm not going to. That's not my thing. I need at least 3 wheels under me. Bicycles was one thing when I was young, but now, not so much. They're big in the Philippines though. Everybody's got a motorcycle or a scooter, something like that. But they're terrible on the highways. They get in everybody's way. I mean, they have no respect for other vehicles. Once they get a motorcycle, it's like they think they own the road, and you better get out of their way, because they won't stop for you. Anyway, that's nice to see them again. I guess I'll just put them back. Put them back where I found them until I'm ready to work on them. But not today. Nice day though. No wind. Hardly any clouds. Actually, there aren't any clouds. I think all those clouds there, those are vapor trails from planes. Yeah, if it wasn't for those, there would be no clouds. Yeah, I don't see any of the clouds. All I see is the vapor trails from planes. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to show something from the past, something that could be fixed up and put back into use. Well, maybe I'll ask my sisters if they want to do the work. Yeah, they're the ones with the grandkids, not me. Yeah, maybe I'll ask them. I don't need them anymore. They can have them. But they probably don't want to mess with them. It's easier for them just to buy new bikes, because kids nowadays, they don't want nothing old. They want something new. But I also ask them, see what they say. I'll take a picture. That way I can send it to them.